Hi there, sports fans. I am Brewster Cattlehawk. It is time now once again for a weekly recap of week 10 of the NFL. Let's do this.
Brewster. Cattlehawk. Brewster. Cattlehawk, he's not a coward. He's not a hawk. This sports bait with that Brewster Cattlehawk. He's not a coward. He's not a hawk. No, it's sports bait with that Brewster Cattlehawk. Sports bait. Brewster Cattlehawk. Sports bait. Brewster Cattlehawk. Brewster Cattlehawk. And this is sports bait.
The following teams were on bye week this past week. That means that they did not play. Cincinnati Kitty Cats, Dim Boys of Cal, Kansas Swifty Refs, Sunken Titanic. In the Thursday night game, the world's most boring game of all time took place as neither team wanted to score. But one team scored a tiny bit more. Large Horsey 10, Pirate Gamblers 7. In the field of soldiers, the Chi-Town Grizzlies were dead in the water as the Caleb Doubters began to squawk. But King Caleb grabbed his scepter and proceeded to walk into the end zone. Poor Brian Daybold. The Bears 24, Giant Losers 20. In the Annapolis of Indy, the game went to OT, but Jonathan Taylor minus the Thomas improved his home and ran for 244 yards and 3 TDs. He sure is mighty speedy. Tiny Horse 31, Falcons 25. In the stadium where Jet fans met life, the most excitement in years took place when a TD on the kickoff return occurred, followed by a TD on a punt return. And they did not crash and burn. Lil Justin Jet Planes 27, Puppet Doggos 20. Down in the town of Not Bobby Brown, the village of Jackson was up 19-3, looking to taste the sweet nectar of victory. But just then, a man with 2 last names said, "Look at me," and the mills of Davis churned. And 26 unanswered points later, it was Big Tex 36, Easter Island Heads 29. Down in the beach that is south, Javon was asked if he would like to run the ball. And he said, "I can if you want me to." And he did, for 143 yards and 2 scores. Miami Dolphins 30. Buffalo Billiams 13. In the Bay of Tampeachy, Baker was peachy, but Drake may as well be dubbed Baby Brady, as he took Brady's OG to victory against Brady's final team in the shadow of history, and his last name ends in E. Zach Wright's 28, Buccos 23. In the Appalachia of Minnie, where the JJs are McCarthy and the interceptions are aplenty, La Marvelous marveled and the Ravens left winning. Baltimore 27, Miniature Soda 19. In the Bank of America, the Panthers' hot streak got stopped cold. Bryce Crispy Treats got stale, and they lost to an awful crappy team and third-string QB. Cajun Gumbo 17, Char Not a Lot 7. In the field of Lumen, DeMarcus Lawrence impressed his favorite actress, DeJennifer Lawrence, by recovering fumbles twice for TDs, just like it was drawn up in the blue, green, and silver linings playbook. Hawks of the Sea 44, Desert Birds 22, and the nation's capital, boos rain not down, and not down at the teams on the field, but up at a person in a suite. I don't know, as golf went off, and that turkey had some giblets. Detroit 44, Broken Command Center 22. In the city of Rice-A-Roni, it was no treat for San Francisco as they watched Matthew Stafford chuck dimes to his receivers, taunting the discontinuation of the penny. Ramalama Ding Dongs 42, San Fran 26ers. In the city of Angels, or the Wood of Ingles, in the stadium of SoFi, Vidal Sassoon shampooed, and McConkey made waffles with Herbie's bananas. Bolt Brothers 25, Pittsburgh Stanklers 10. In the Monday night game, the world's most boring game in history took place again, as neither team wanted to score or win, but one team scored a wee bit more and begrudgingly won. Soaring Eagle Birds 10, Cheesehead 7. This has been your weekly wrap-up of Week 10. Join us next week for the weekly wrap-up of Week 11 of the NFL. I'll see y'all next week.